is my first time. You know, it was obviously a great experience. Be out here with my teammates and just be able to compete a lot and just working to get better.
I think of that video you guys watched in the bus ride down about Jim Brown.
I've watched that before, so being able to see it again is definitely cool. I grew up with my grandfather, so we used to watch all the old NFL films, and Jim Brown was definitely one of his favorite players.
Is there something that you learned about the Browns organization that you didn't know on your way here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely a lot of things. When we was watching the Jim Brown video, I didn't know that he scored 43 points by himself. So that was pretty impressive. That's something I didn't know before I got here. So being able to understand that and see, you know, where this organization came from and where we want to be in the future is definitely something eye-opening and something that we're striving to do each and every day.
Is there somebody that as you walk around the hall, you're looking forward to kind of checking out there?
Yeah, really, I'm looking forward to check out everything. Like I said, I haven't been here at all, so I know it's going to be a cool experience to be able to see some of the cool artifacts that are in there and just to grasp the moment because I'm pretty sure not too many people get this opportunity, you know, to come down here.
What's it mean to, you know, Kevin Stefanski taking a day out of minicamp to bring you guys down here to give you an education in the history of not only the game but the franchise that you're playing for?
It means a lot. You know, obviously you can just tell that he's he wants us to be, you know, knowledgeable about our organization and the team that we're playing for. So that definitely means a lot, and a lot of the players love that too. You know, he's taking care of us, so you know when the season comes, we can be ready to go. But just to be out here, you know, with the team again, like I said, and be able to go visit, you know, the old artifacts and stuff like that is definitely a good experience so far.
Dave, does it make you more proud to be part of this organization, knowing the history? Maybe you didn't know heading into the draft and then being drafted, but just from the short time knowing what you now know, does it make you more proud?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, you always got to be proud. Understanding the history is always the most important thing because if you understand the history, then you can, you know, strive for the future. And that's what we're trying to do right now. You know, we always respect the people who played before us and give those people, you know, those flowers and those roses. And, you know, we definitely want to play for them and continue to win for them on Sundays.
What is your biggest takeaway from these OTAs and the off-season program with just one practice left?
I think for me personally, just being able to understand how an NFL team, you know, operates and how the daily schedule is. You know, from college, it's obviously a different atmosphere and different experience. So being able to be around some of the vets and they take me under their wing and teaching me the do's and don'ts of the league so far. You know, I'm very person who likes to, you know if I'm doing something wrong or right, and those guys have been helping me throughout this process. And also understanding the playbook, you know, that's something different from college also. So just being able to grasp that and just be around my teammates.
What have your experiences in that regard been like with Deshaun? I mean, you're working a lot with him and he's throwing a lot to you. So what have your experiences been?
It's been good. You know, he's actually my locker mate. So, you know, we talk frequently. You know, he coaches me up a lot. Even on the off days, you know, he shoot me a text and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for in this, and I make sure I correct that next practice. So it's definitely a bond that I'm trying to build, but I know it's going to take, you know, a lot to just continue to build that trust.
I mean, how valuable is that when you have a legend right next to you and basically see him every single day?
Yeah, for sure. It's real valuable and real important, you know, just to build that chemistry with your quarterback. He's not the only person I build chemistry with, you know, also everyone on the team, but for him to be right there is definitely a, you know, good experience for a rookie like myself.
Do you go to the next workout that I think Deshaun is planning another one in July for you guys as a group, I believe?
Yeah, most definitely. He talked about it briefly, but I haven't really got the details yet. But yeah, I'll for sure be there.
It's like in Florida or something?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just what I'm guessing. Yeah, somewhere nice and warm, you know.
Did you go to the Bahamas or was?
No, we had a rookie mini camp, so we was out here, you know, getting to know each other, getting to know the coaches and also the facility. But from what I've heard, they said they had a good time in the Bahamas.
So will you look forward to that kind of team bonding experience where you're sort of away from campus a little bit and you guys can kind of get to know each other on a social level too?
Yeah, most definitely. I think that's one of the most important things, to be able to be comfortable with your teammates off the field, because if you're comfortable with your teammates off the field, it makes it a lot easier for them to trust you on the field and make sure that, you know, that you're accountable to make sure you're in that right spot, you know, when your brother needs you. So that's definitely something important.
Do you know when that's going to be?
No, I'm not sure yet. He hasn't said anything about it yet.
Next month?
It could possibly.
Do you think it's going to be a lot of guys like last time? Have you heard?
No, I haven't heard anything. He hasn't really went over the details yet, but I'm sure he'll reach out to everyone after OTAs is finished or mandatory minicamp is finished.
Hey, you played Greg Newsome in college and were very complimentary of him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see in him now that you're? I know it's not training camp yet or anything, but what do you see from him now that you're going against him a little bit? He has a year of NFL experience under his belt.
I think just his mindset. You know, he always comes out like he's the best player on the field, rightfully so. You know, he had a phenomenal season last year, and also just how smart he is. You know, you can see it like when you watch film, just the small detail that he picks up on with receivers, whether it's myself or other guys he compete against, and just his knowledge of the game. I can see that just the growth from college up until his last year, and also going into his second year too.
Do you guys have like a friendly back and forth about, you know, your little matchup that you guys started back in college?
Yeah, we had it a few times. He talked about it, he brought it up in the locker room, and we just had a little bit of chatter about it.
How do you think you've developed here early? Every time we look up, we see 18 catching the football. So how do you think things have been going for you?
I think they've been going good. I mean, I think, you know, I'm real hard on myself, so I think the first few days, you know, wasn't what I projected it would be. So it was just a matter of getting on my feet and getting an understanding of the plays and stuff like that. But I think each and every day I progress, and that's just something I live for. Just make sure you get better day by day, and then hopefully you can, you know, reach that full peak potential.
David, have you dropped the ball yet?
I actually have, yeah. I don't think you guys was out here. I think it was at the first OTA, second OTA. Just dropped one. So yeah.
It seems like everything that comes your way you catch, though. I mean,
that's
a big part of your game.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, the goal as a receiver. You know, the quarterback trusts you to make those catches. You know, they have a lot going on their plate, and you know, it's really an easy job for us. We just got to get open, catch the ball, run the right route. So that's something that we all take pride of in the receiver room, being able to catch the ball. And throughout the camp, we have done a pretty good job of that, and you know, hopefully, and it will continue on until camp and also the season. Also,
are you cognizant of the fact that you think you can drop one ball over the entire? Like, do you actually think about it?
Yeah, I'm real big on myself. So when that does happen, you know, it's uncharacteristic of myself to do that. So I take it to heart, and you know, I make sure that, or I try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Because every time I drop a ball, it's always one minor thing that I didn't do, whether look it in, my hands are in the right place. So usually when I drop a pass, I know why I dropped that pass.